everybody, and welcome to The Paths in Life. Today, we're diving into a topic that's interesting, thought-provoking, and maybe a little controversial. We're talking about the differences between men and women, specifically what Stoic philosophy has to say about female weaknesses. It's about understanding each other better, appreciating our differences, and building stronger relationships. Remember, these are just general observations, and every person is unique. So, let's get started. All right, first up, we're talking about emotional sensitivity. Women are often naturally more in tune with their emotions and the emotions of others. Think about it. We cry at sad movies, tear up at weddings, and get teary-eyed just thinking about a puppy being lost. It's not a weakness, it's a superpower. It allows us to connect with others on a deeper level, to empathize, and to build strong, meaningful relationships. And guys, this is where you come in. Instead of getting freaked out by our emotions, try to understand them. Listen to us, be there for us, and offer a shoulder to cry on, even if it's just metaphorical. Trust me, we'll appreciate it more than you know. Ride them out with us, and you'll see the beauty in the storm. Next up, we're talking about the need for security. And no, I'm not just talking about a strong man to protect us from spiders, although that's always a plus. I'm talking about emotional and physical security. Women thrive in environments where they feel safe, supported, and loved. We need to know that we can rely on the people in our lives, that we're not going to be judged or abandoned when things get tough. This is where trust comes in. Building a strong foundation of trust is essential in any relationship, but it's especially important for women. Show us that we can count on you, no matter what. Let's talk about social approval. Now, I'm not saying that men don't care about what other people think, but let's be honest, women often feel the pressure to please a little bit more. We're taught from a young age to be polite, to be agreeable, and to put the needs of others before our own. And while there's nothing wrong with being kind and considerate, it can become a problem when we're constantly seeking validation from others. This need for approval can manifest in different ways. We might overthink our outfits, worry about what people say behind our backs, or constantly compare ourselves to others. It's exhausting. The key here is to remember that true confidence comes from within. And when we learn to do that, the opinions of others won't matter so much. Okay, let's talk about empathy overload. Now, empathy is a beautiful thing. It allows us to connect with others, to understand their perspectives, and to offer support. But sometimes too much empathy can be overwhelming. Women are often natural empaths, which means we have a heightened ability to sense and absorb the emotions of those around us. It's important to set boundaries, to prioritize self-care, and to remember that we can't save the world as much as we might want to. Let's be honest, we women can be a little bit perfectionistic sometimes. We want it all. The perfect career, the perfect family, the perfect home, the perfect body. And while there's nothing wrong with having high standards, striving for perfection can be a recipe for disaster. It can lead to anxiety, stress, and burnout. It can make us afraid to take risks or to try new things. And it can prevent us from enjoying the present moment because we're so focused on achieving some unattainable future. The key here is to embrace imperfection, to remember that done is better than perfect. All right, let's talk about communication. Now, I know this is a generalization, but men and women often communicate differently. Men tend to be more direct, while women might be more nuanced in their communication style. The key to bridging this communication gap is to be patient, to listen attentively, and to ask clarifying questions. And ladies, don't be afraid to be direct when you need to be. Let's talk about the fear of rejection. Now, everyone experiences rejection at some point in their lives. It's a part of being human. But women can be particularly sensitive to rejection, often due to societal expectations and the pressure to be liked. This fear of rejection can hold us back in all areas of our lives. It can prevent us from going after our dreams, from speaking our minds, and from forming meaningful connections with others. The key to overcoming the fear of rejection is to remember that not everyone is going to like us. And that's okay. It's about learning to value our own worth and to not take rejection personally. Okay, let's be real. Women are expert overthinkers. We can analyze a situation from every angle, replay conversations in our heads, and imagine worst-case scenarios like it's our job. And while it's important to think things through, overthinking can be paralyzing. It can lead to anxiety, stress, and indecision. The key to quieting the mental chatter is to practice mindfulness, to focus on the present moment, and to challenge negative thoughts. Let's talk about the need for validation. Now, everyone enjoys receiving compliments and feeling appreciated, but women can be particularly susceptible to seeking validation from external sources. The key to breaking free from the need for external validation is to cultivate self-love and to recognize our own inherent worth. Let's talk about the balancing act that many women face. We're often juggling multiple roles: partner, mother, daughter, friend, employee, and the list goes on. The key to finding balance is to prioritize self-care, to set boundaries, and to ask for help when we need it. So there you have it, folks. 10 things that Stoic philosophy teaches us about women. The important thing is to approach these differences with understanding, respect, and a whole lot of humor. Because at the end of the day, we're all just trying to figure things out, right? Until next time, stay curious, stay kind, and keep on laughing.